alive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I throw them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Tire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I'll chase the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Lead foot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Lead foot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. TV. from a dream. Shadows tremble, the silence breaks. Power awakens, the ground will shake. Let the TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends falling, and legends break through. Let the TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends falling, and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let for TV, the fire never dies. Let for TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let for TV, the fire never dies.
You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. Let me wait for this, pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury at night. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Webbing doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every last war, no mercy inside. If you came to complain, step off the ride. The time is ticking, the engine's roared. Hawaii drive, that's what it's for. From the sims to the screen, it's the edge of your seat. Burning rubber where legends could be. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On like foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Lights out, hearts bound, hear the countdown scream. You're strapped in the cockpit of a digital dream. No tears, no fear, just a checkered sky. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive, let the wild take control. On the foot TV, it's a race for the soul. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Green flags alive. Quit whining and drive.
Screens lit up, the grid's alive. Engines roar in this digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, this track.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Leadfoot TV as we bring you the Golden Racing League World 50 from Eldora Speedway. My name is Charles Oberg, and my producer Landon Brown will be pushing the buttons and giving you different camera angles and working all things production as I try to announce this race the best I can as I understand that I am new to this league, filling here, but we got our heat race, which is 10 laps, the distance. Uh, David Warmuth, Jones, Tesler, Golden, Luttrell, Transom, and Carlson is your running order for this, and that is just you know generated through iRacing. No set order here, but the winner of this is going to start pole in our regular feature. So pace truck, the lights are off, and we're going to get ready to go green. So 10 laps, a heat race is the distance here at Eldora for the World 50 by Golden Racing League. I tell you, being on this broadcast and watching these races for some of the first time, I don't know what to expect here. So fans in the comment on the live stream, please chime in. Let me know what you think. Let me know who's going to take this first heat race. As we come around, and we should get the green flag now as we cross the starting zone, and the green flag by Leadfoot TV is off as Wormuth goes into turn one. Everybody followed. Couple cars up way up the track at the high line. The 99 taking the high line around. Chris Golden pulls out to the lead. Sends it in there nice and deep. That 99, great drive off that top line. Working in the dirt up top. Chris Golden, little loose on the bottom there. Drifts up the track. Takes over that lead. We got what was that? 69 into the wall. Tesla. No flag. Look at the wheel bent on that one. The 99 is about sideways down, halfway down the front stretch there, trying to get control of his car. As Chris Golden pulls off to an even more lead. Sorry that my live timing is not working tonight, but I could give you the intervals. But yeah, I do not have live timing, so we'll go off the scoring tower for my racing. And we get guys in the chat already. No Miller. Yeah, it's a short field tonight. Probably thinking due to the holiday tomorrow, some guys are probably in preparation for that. So, unfortunately, a shorter car count, but it is a holiday, and I want to wish everybody a happy holiday from Leadfoot Racing TV and Chris Golden Racing, or Golden Racing League. Great look inside Chris Golden's vehicle right now, as you see him wheeling it around the track. As you see, that track is slicking up just a little bit, getting more and more slick. That top line still looks very loose up there, but it will slick in more and more as these guys keep driving around the track. As we got 2 to go, Chris Golden sets out a 2+ second lead. Carlson and Jones were second and third. Luttrell fourth. Warmuth is in fifth, and Tressler pulled off the track. He's 7 laps down. 1 to go, sponsored by Golden Chef Speed Shop. And this is your final lap of the racing. Chris has a golden lead, I should say. I was going to say a demanding lead, but that car is mighty golden out there. And there is your pole sitter for tonight's heat race, Mr. Chris Golden out of Elk City, Oklahoma, USA, from Golden Chef Race Shop. All right, so after that, they're Going to take a quick 5-minute warm up, and we will be back with you shortly. Give us 5 minutes to reset, and we will be at the World 50 lap feature event. Welcome back, everybody, to Leadfoot TV as we get ready for our main event here, the World 50, brought to you by Golden Racing League from Eldora Speedway. Just want to go over your starting grid. Your starting grid is going to be uh, Chris Golden on the pole, Hunter Carlson in second place, Daniel Jones in third, Stephen Luttrell in fourth, David Warmuth in fifth, Joshua Tesler in sixth, and Justin Tritham in seventh place. Now, I haven't been with this league much, but I do understand that they're going to line up with Chris Golden is going to have the point, and then Hunter Carlson gets to choose his lane, inside or outside. So Chris Golden gets to start out front by himself. Then Hunter Carlson looks like he chose the top lane, maybe. And Jones will start to the inside of him, and then it doubles back from there. So I'm sure you guys have been paying attention to the league. You've seen these starts over and over, but this is my first time. So what a great way to start the race for the pole winner. Pace truck lights are up on the pace truck, so we're going to get to a green light racing shortly. But I just want to mention Colton Brenier in the chat. He says Chris and Hunter are his two favorites tonight, so we'll have to see if they go the distance. Distance is 50 laps. Should stay pretty much green through the whole event, but we'll see what happens as we are green flag racing, brought to you by Leadfoot TV. As Chris, continues what he was doing during the heats. He just pulls out to a great lead. Hunter Carlson right on his tail as a 99 takes a big chunk off that turn right there, but slides up the track and slows down quite a bit. Hunter Carlson on the top line there, and Chris Golden seems to. He goes up top. Hunter Carlson down, does the slide job. As the track gets a little bit slicker and slicker up top, you can see it in the entrance to the corners with the small car count. You wouldn't have thought it would slick up, but it is slicking up, especially turn right here during turn 1 right there and 2. But Chris Golden falls to second place as Hunter Carlson takes a huge lead. Stephen Luttrell lurking back there in third place. Daniel Jones in fourth. Tressler in fifth. And Wortham in sixth position right now. And we're just knocking off laps here, one at a time. Yeah, I don't know much, 50-lap race. They're not worried about tire wear. They're not worried about fuel. So these guys are just running right now, maybe conserving a little bit of tire till the end of the race where they really can push it, because nobody's really threatening each other right now for any sort of passing. And looks like Carlson's just over a half a second lead. As I say that, Chris Golden brings it down to a quarter of a second. See some beautiful camera angles there by our producer, Mr. Landon Brown, doing a great job up in the producer booth and bringing you all this live here on YouTube from Leadfoot TV. So thanks for joining in, and if you guys can, give us a thumbs up in the broadcast there, and share this channel as much as you can. Bring your friends all in and show them what a good time this is. Chris Golden falls back to almost a 2-second deficit now. Carlson's just taking away this lead. He's got over a 2-second gap now, and just keeps growing that lead more and more and more. Stephen Luttrell, get a good look at the 36 there. Stephen Luttrell. Tesler has passed Stephen Luttrell. So Tesler was in fourth. Luttrell was in third. Actually, Jones was in third. Goes all the way back to fifth. Tressler and Luttrell move up a spot, third and fourth, respectively. But I wonder what happened to Jones. He might have got a little loose or didn't make a corner right, and now he's all the way back to fifth place, sorry. As you can see, Daniel Jones wheeling around, trying to find that traction and gain some speed. And as Hunter Carlson just up there in the loose dirt, trying to make it work up there. He's found a lot of speed up top, just right above that slicked out area of the track. As you can see, he enters just above that slicked out area. And that's giving him all the traction he needs. Oh, as he cuts it a little low, that entrance. Gets a low exit. Opens it up to almost a 3-second lead there. Got a good battle for first and second here. Golden and Tressler. Tressler's hot on the trail of the 86. And looks like he's got a run here. Might set him up for this turn here. Chris goes low, and the 69 of Tressler goes high. As Chris gets a great entry, the 69 doesn't get that great of an entry, but is able to keep it straight and keep it down. Gets a good entry into turn 4, sorry. Back into 1. The 68 gets into Chris a little bit of contact there. They keep it going, but the 69 will take that position away from Chris. If Chris could cross him over on the bottom, no, he does not have enough. Does he have enough this time? It looks like he will have enough for this time, but Tesla will cross him up, pulls the side of him, and takes the lead again. Chris returned the favor coming out of 4. No, he just doesn't have enough to do it. Carlson now up to almost a 4.5-second lead as Tesla and Golden battle behind him. Luttrell and Jones, within about a second of each other. Now Golden falls back, and Tesler's got a sitting easy in second place. Everybody's kind of spread out now. No real battles. Everybody's about a second or two, spread out from each other. So 28 laps to go, coming down to almost halfway. I think these guys are just going to have to find their groove and get into a rhythm. As we got our first caution of the race, sponsored by Elite Track Designs, we got the number 8. Wortham was upside down. That will take him to the pits. He'll have to have a tow. And let's see what happens. Oh, that came in a little late. Okay, so we're looking at the 8 coming out of 4. Looks like a good exit up to there, and then it just shoots up to the wall, hits the wall, gets out of shape, and then just rides against the wall. But let's see where he turns. All comes back down onto the track, and boom. He's hit there by, who was that? That hit him. Oh, is that the 69 of Tressler, Joshua Tressler, our second place driver, just hits into Warmuth and the 8, and that destroys his race. I'm sure that's going to put him in the back of the field, and now could be laps down. We'll have to see where he restarts. Look at the contact there. Just could not do anything to avoid him. I'm sure Warmuth couldn't do anything sliding down the track from the top of the track down. I'm sure he look, no tires on the car, couldn't slow it down, couldn't do nothing, just drifted right back onto the track. Unfortunate circumstances. As we got Carlson still in first place, but that'll reset him. I'm showing the 69 Tressler in second still, but I think that's going to reset. So we got Golden, Luttrell, Jones, and Warmuth out there right now. Or no, Warmuth is not out there. So here we go. The tracker has reset. We got Carlson, Golden, Luttrell, and Jones. And Golden's giving Luttrell all he has. Can Luttrell hold on? Golden's got that run on the outside. You lose a lot of momentum hanging that car around the inside, unless you can really drive it down in there, but probably not on the first lap. As you see Luttrell coming back now, trying to power that car around the track, catch up to Chris Golden. You see Luttrell has a little bit more momentum down bottom. Now he's got a little bit more momentum, a little bit more speed in that car. Yeah, Holton Brenner comes into the chat and says that caution flag was brought to him by his custom paint schemes, and he's, I guess, working on his custom paints for iRacing and Monster Jam as we speak. Sorry, folks, looked away for a second. We are 20 laps to go. Inside 20 laps. That is the Chris Golden time to dig here at Eldora Speedway. With we're inside 20 laps to go to decide the World 50 at Eldora Speedway. Live here on Leadfoot TV. A lot of these guys changing up their lines constantly, trying to find new ways to get traction. I mean, there's not a lot of tight racing to go right now, so, you know, why not find something new lap after lap after lap. I know it's not a big car count tonight, but next time they're here, they want to know what this track is going to feel like for the next coming races if they come back. Great time to figure it all out right now. 99 getting in there real deep. See him working on that outside line. Oh, as he hits the wall, keeps it straight. Loses a lot of momentum there. A lot of front end damage there. That tire is towed in. And that might bring out another caution as you see Hunter Carlson getting by him. Look at that tire. Just no turn in that car whatsoever. And it's off on the track. Oh, God. Daniel Jones not able to continue. Will have to pull into the pit. But the green flag stays. Let's see if he has a fast repair. I don't know if this league gives out fast repairs in the dirt. But so I was just told by our producer that there is no fast repairs. And as you see Daniel Jones pull in front of his pit crew with lacking fine dressed gentlemen over there. But yeah, he pulls into the pit crew and they'll have to work on that manually to get him back out on track. As we got a little change up, Luttrell is taking second place now as he's hunting down Hunter Carlson with 10 laps to go. Can he make up almost 4.5, 5 seconds a lap in 10 laps? That's a tall order. As you see Hunter Carlson just driving away with it, but you're looking on Stephen Luttrell's view there, and he has no idea where Hunter Carlson is on the track right now. And there's a look at Hunter Carlson. Just doing a beautiful job, hitting every mark he can. Loves that loose dirt up on the track, though. We'll have to talk to him about that at the interviews if he could hang on for 7 more laps. About to lap third place, Chris Golden. And he's looking at the back of Luttrell right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is 3 laps down. Puts him 1 more lap down. He has now got a 7.5 second lead, almost 8 second lead on Luttrell with 5 to go. 4 laps this time. Can he do it? Can he lap all the cars? 4 more laps to go. I'm not sure what lap times are they are running, but they're going quick. No real racing on the track right now. Just everybody's just trying to make it to the end with 2 laps to go. Hunter a little bit in the whoa, almost loses it there. Well, a self spin would be horrible right now with a lead like that. He's got another great camera angle of him wheeling around this track. Hannah City, Illinois, USA. Copperhead Racing for Hunter Carlson. First place at the World 50 from Eldora Speedway in the Golden Racing League. And you see how happy he is to dominate that race like he just did. Unbelievable. Unofficial order is Carlson, Luttrell, Golden, Jones, Tressler, Weirmuth, and Tritham. So there you go. Hunter Carlson in the 32, Stephen Luttrell in the 36, Chris Golden in the 86, Daniel Jones in the 99, David Wormuth in the 8, Joshua Tressler in the 69, and Trustin Tritham in the 59. 51 laps down. And that is your finishing order tonight. And if you give us a couple minutes, we're going to round up the top 3 and we'll have interviews in the booth. So we will be right back and stay tuned for your top 3 interviews. Welcome everybody back to Leadfoot TV as we just concluded the World 50 from Golden Racing League from Eldora Speedway, and we are here with third place, Mr. Chris Golden. Even though a lap down, he still finishes on the podium, which is outstanding. Chris, how'd you feel out there, buddy?
Oh man, the heat race felt great. The first 15 laps of the feature felt great. After that, I started battling there with Hunter, and he got on by. And then, typical me when it comes to dirt, I got in my own head and started over driving and burned the rear tires off. And after that, I was just falling like a rock. I was losing a second and a half a lap to these guys, and I think I finished the race. The right rear was at 26%, so it was pretty rough. First 15 laps were great, but then I forgot everything about tire saving and everything I ever knew about dirt racing apparently, and just burned the tires off. But lucky for me, still ended up top three by some miracle.
Yeah, no, you looked really good in the heat race. You looked very dominant in the short run, but like you said, it kind of went away from you. So, is there anything you would do different when next time you come to Eldora?
For sure, I will. I'll definitely tighten the car up a little bit more for the feature. I was a little too loose. I put in just enough fuel to get to the end of the feature. I would have added a little bit extra so that I had a little tighter car at the end. Um, I got a little bit of nose damage there at one point, racing with a couple guys, but really the biggest thing I'd change is just drive smarter. Instead of trying to race Hunter, I would have kept racing the track like I did in the heat race and like I did the first 15 laps. But when he got by, I started trying to race him instead of racing the track, and it cost me.
Oh, well, that's some awesome feedback for other guys that are watching in. Sometimes you just beat yourself racing other guys instead of trying to beat, race the track like you said. I'm gonna give you the microphone, man. It's your time to thank your sponsors or whoever you want, man. Mic is yours.
Yep.
Congratulations on third place.
Hey, thanks so much, man. Yeah, Golden Chef Speed Shop. I mean, me and Hunter were running the same set tonight. Definitely showed the more experienced iRacer for sure. When he came in here, saved tires and put a whooping on us. So we were on essentially the same set as was David. A couple other guys in here. Thanks to all the guys that did compete this year. We have one more dirt race left this season. The 410s at Knoxville next week, and then we have one more asphalt race as well. So Four Wide Motorsports, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot Racing League, Golden Racing League, Dave's Trailer Repair, David Warmuth, Four Wide Motorsports Network. There's so many. If I forget them every time, every once in a while I'll forget one, but there are so many people that make this possible. I mean, with Leadfoot and Four Wide and us all working together, we have created something pretty special here. And appreciate you, of course, for coming in and bailing us out tonight here in the booth.
Not a problem, Chris, man. Like you said, this is a pretty special group of leagues that all run together, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. So, anytime, Chris, thank you for giving me the opportunity. And once again, congratulations on your third place finish.
Hey, thanks so much, buddy. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, so we'll move forward from that. Now we're going to go to Stephen Luttrell. Mr. Luttrell finishes second place, the only other car on the lead lap. Stephen Luttrell, I know dirt isn't your most favorite thing, and you just started trying to figure it out. But tell us how it felt out there.
Oh, well, the super late model is one of my more favorite ones because I have the most laps in this car. And it seems like one of the easier ones to drive. You just kind of push your foot to the floor and let her rip. But yeah, I'm starting to get the dirt thing figured out, and I'm getting help from here and there, and people telling me this and telling me that. So uh, uh, I'd hate to admit that I actually have some real life experience on dirt, and I'm this bad, but uh, it's a ton of fun, and racing with these guys is a lot of fun. I just like to come out here, hang out, drive fast, and turn left and turn right to turn left.
Yeah, no, it's a great time out there on the dirt, but you seem like you did a great job or a good enough job to stay on the lead lap. So, anything you would do a little bit different, maybe to put yourself on the podium, first place?
Less mistakes is my biggest issue. I a lot of times, slide into the corner a little too late or get back on the throttle a little too early, and it gets out of whack. It's so easy to get these cars out of balance, and once they are, you just pretty much just gotta, take half your speed out and just restart and reset. But just keeping the speed up and keep going, it's all you can do.
All right, Steven. I'm just going to hand you over the mic. I'm going to give you a time to thank anybody and everybody you can. And once again, congratulations on P2.
Yeah, as usual, my mom, my dad, my wife, my kids, my grandson, my brothers, um, Leadfoot TV, Golden Racing League. Let's keep this Golden Racing League going, and let's see what next season brings us.
Excellent. Congratulations once again. And I'm going to run down to Victory Lane where I am with Hunter Carlson. And Hunter, I I don't know, man. You dominated the race. You found something nobody else did because you dang near lapped the whole field. Hunter, tell us about that race from your point of view.
Well, first thing I want to do is shout out Chris with his setup. I don't know how he did it, but he figured out how to get this super late model to drive exactly the way I like to drive a dirt car. That thing hooked for somehow, some way. It was tighter in the slick than it was in the tacky, and that's exactly what I needed to be able to run the cushion like I did. Started the race, I knew I needed to have some right rear at the end of the race. So first half the laps or so, unless I absolutely had to, I was sticking to the bottom. Try to use that right front a little bit more. But as soon as we got that caution, I'm like, I'll run about another 5 laps or so on the bottom, and I'll just start running the top. And thankfully, they started battling back there, and I was able to pull away. But once they got single file, I was just in the groove. I was able to put that thing anywhere I wanted to, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Sucks that Chase wasn't here tonight. I would have loved to battle with him and his other teammates. I felt like I would have had something for him tonight. But other than that, I mean, I'll take a win and tighten the points up for next week.
Absolutely. It wasn't like you had, for most of that race, you were out to such a substantial lead. You really had all the time in the world to try to figure out what groove. But was there anything you would have changed up in that race that maybe you'll do next time?
I mean, honestly, just try to get the car to rotate a little bit better on the bottom. I was a little tight-eyed. He's a little bit more throttle than I wanted to, but other than that, maybe not. Step on a banana peel, trip over my wee wee, and at the beginning there, and cause old Daniel Jones foo a little bit of damage, and got myself a 2x. Because I think if I didn't get an X that race, I probably would have. Well, I would be up probably by 7 points in the championship instead of down 13. But all in all, we can hope for some chaos next week, and hopefully I survive and I come away as a champion.
Absolutely, man. I'm pulling for you, Hunter. Always a good guy. And I'm going to give you the microphone now, and it's your time to thank anybody and everybody you can.
Yeah, I want to thank Chris Golden, other side of the calmer side of Golden Chef Speed Shop. Set was awesome tonight. It was probably one of the best dirt sets I've ever driven. I've driven quite a bit of sets out there, but I want to thank Leadfoot Racing TV for putting on this crazy crazy deal we have going on here. Wouldn't change anything for the world there. I want to thank Landon for always producing. Charles for jumping in last second to produce this. Call this awesome race. Want to thank everyone over at Four-Way Motorsport Networks for everything they did. Check out the broadcast over there from last night's ARCA race. It was a heck of a show over there with 33 cars for 3 or 4 cautions. It was awesome. Obviously, Tracy Brown with Eastern Technical Designs. They're always going to be on the hood of any car. Kind of hard to have them. I think I had them on the hood tonight. I can't remember. They're somewhere on the car. It's hard to remember when you make so many cars what's on where. But I want to thank. Obviously, if you want any good paints, Angry Chef Design's my own deal. Reach out to me. I have so I can send you over some pricing on that. But other than that, I'm on the next week.
Excellent. Once again, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hunter Carlson, Hannah City, Illinois, USA, Copperhead Racing. First place, dominant win tonight. And that is about going to wrap it up for us here at Leadfoot TV. I just want to shout out Golden Racing League and the World 50 from Eldora race was a beautiful race. So, um, to my producer, Landon Brown, thank you so much for putting on such a great product, man. All your hard work up there in the booth. Chris Golden Racing, and everybody out there watching, I'm Charles Oberg. Have a wonderful night.